Good evening. This is the Lion of Legend, and welcome back to A Date with Death. Has sleep ever come so easily to you? No, you think. It hasn't. How did you survive so long without this warmth, without the weight of a person beside you? Your dreams that night were peaceful, like sunlight poking out after a rainy day. You open your eyes, blinking as sunlight streams in from your window. And there, laying next to you, is Casper, his hair strewn about the pillow, his body tangled in the blankets, and his chest rising and falling with his soft breaths. A smile spreads across your face, and a warm, fuzzy feeling settles in your chest. Casper is really there, right next to you. It feels like a dream, almost. A crazy one, at that. Honestly, if this were all a dream, it would make much more sense. An immortal Grim Reaper, and the soul he just couldn't take. It sounds like the plot to a bad novel. But here you are. And here Casper is, in the flesh. Gently, you reach out and stroke his hair. He shifts, eyes fluttering open. Sunshine. Moonlight. What? It's cute, right? If I'm supposed to be like sunshine, you're definitely more like moonlight. It's cute, I suppose. You're still here. I'm still here. Work doesn't need you. Work always needs me. But there is something more important than that to me at the moment. Oh, Casper. Who said I meant you? Did you mean me? You are. You have become precious to me. I have thought you'd wake up and regret it. Regret. It is not a feeling I am accustomed to. There has been no room for regrets in my long life. There's only been following commands. Day in and day out, more of the same. I feel I only learned regret once I met you. What exactly do you regret? Had I not told you the truth of how I felt, then I would have felt regret. And if I do not do all in my power to keep you safe throughout the difficult days to come, then I will feel something far worse than regret. What's next for us then? Well, I must return to work. Being gone for too long will raise suspicions. That makes sense. I wish I could stay. But I feel that running away from my responsibilities will just end in heartbreak. I would not see you hurt. Even if you are a complete idiot. Hey, where'd that come from? Only an idiot would get involved with someone like me. Therefore, you must be an idiot. Takes one to know one. You may be right. But at least I am a very handsome, charming, and overall perfect idiot. It hurts to know you can't lie sometimes. You really think all that's true, huh? Obviously. So, you go back and then... Tomorrow is day 10 of our bet. I am acutely aware. I need some time. Perhaps something like this has happened before. Maybe there's a way to clear your name. To clear my name of death. It does sound unlikely. But you are a special case. They will have to understand that. Give me time, Sunshine. I will try to work something out. Alright, but... Please stay safe, Casper. There is nothing to worry about. You said they could kill you for not getting my soul. Okay. There is something to worry about then. But I do not expect them to act that quickly. I have been a model Grim Reaper for the majority of my lifetime. I would hope that means something. Are you going right away? Well, he looks at you with eyes that says he doesn't want to go. It breaks your heart, just a little bit. How about breakfast first? I'd like that. Why don't we cook together? I'm not sick now, so I can help. It is not necessary, but I will allow it. Permission to use my own kitchen granted. You're amusing, mortal. Amusing is my middle name. I think you are lying, but I will pretend you are not. And what will we make, Chef Casper? Any suggestions? I've got something perfect. Vegemite on toast. I have not heard of this. Vegemite. What is it? Oh man. You're gonna hate this. Wait, before we eat. You didn't bring a change of clothes, did you? No, I hadn't expected to. Stay the night? Right. I might have something that fits you. I seriously doubt that. No, I really might. Can I pick something? Should I be scared? No, of course not. Fine. Dress me as you will. I will return whatever you give me the next time I see you. Yay! You run off to search through your wardrobe. There must be something that'll fit Casper in here, right? You pick. Oh. I'll pick number 5. Okay, if the Grim Reaper thing doesn't work out, I seriously think you should consider being a vampire. I think this looks pretty good. I doubt I'd fit in. Vampires are very vain. Is that a joke? Did it sound like a joke? No, you said it totally seriously. But that has to be a joke. Why? You're the most vain person I know. What makes me vain? You're always going on about your looks. Well, obviously. I'm the most handsome man in history. And you're addicted to the sound of your own voice. If you had my voice, I'm sure you would never stop talking to yourself. Case in point. Fine. Maybe I'm a touch vain, but who could blame me, really? To be honest, I like it. Who's my handsome little guy? You are. Okay, now I just feel like a pet. Who wants scratchies? Me? After breakfast. After breakfast. Come on, boy, to the kitchen. You take Casper by the hand and pull him into the kitchen. What should be an incredibly simple cooking experience becomes a journey. One filled with peril and excitement and a healthy dose of chaos. But by the end of it, you have 2 slices of Vegemite on toast. Casper doesn't look awfully impressed by the meal. Is it supposed to look like that? To tell you the truth, I've never had it before. I have never had it before. Then why are we making it for breakfast? I thought it'd be fun to try something together for the first time. Then let us commence the meal. Casper picks up his slice and you pick up yours. You stare each other in the eye. Who will draw first? Casper, apparently. He brings the toast to his lips and takes a large bite. You do the same. It's... Fine, I suppose. It's not terrible. It's a little strong, but unique. You look towards Casper. Oh boy. Yeah, he's not a fan. He stares back down at the toast, as if it had just said something offensive about his mother. What do you think? You can see the conflict in his eyes. He wants to lie so badly. It is. The taste is. You can say it. This is the worst thing I've ever eaten. Somehow I knew you'd hate it. You're so cute. Why? Why is it like that? Who enjoys it? The whole continent of Australia. The non-betrayers, that is. The whole continent of Australia should consider getting their taste buds looked at. Anyway, it is about time I made my way home before I draw further ire from my employers. But we will talk soon, okay? I will figure something out. Just, perhaps it would be a good idea to stay inside your home today. Why? I have a bad feeling, I suppose. I didn't peg you for the superstitious type. But alright, I'll stick around here. I wanted to hang with Leo anyway. I will return these clothing items to you soon enough. But it all looks so good on you. Yes, well, maybe. Maybe you will see me in formal clothes again one day. Are you asking me to marry you or something? No, I mean, not yet. Ugh. You look like you want to say something. Nine hells. I think I'm going to die if this godforsaken fluttering in my stomach does not cease. I love you, sunshine. Be well. I love you too, Casper. Don't die, alright? That is the goal. He gives you a gentle kiss before he turns towards your window. Once again, I have a door. It's too late. He's gone out the window again. What a weirdo. With a happy sigh, you turn back to your room. Time to entertain yourself for a little while, you suppose. You spend the whole day with Leo, clean up your apartment, and play around on your computer. It's a little boring now that Casper isn't here, but you manage. You've spent years without knowing Casper. Why should you be bored now? But you come to realize that you are indeed feeling a little lonely with him gone. As the moon rises high in the sky, you finish washing your dishes, then turn back to your room. You sit on the edge of your bed, then look down at your pillows. They're the same as always, but they seem different too. Just this morning, Casper was laying there, right beside you. A grim reaper. But more than that, a man you have come to feel for deeply. It's hard to imagine him not being there now. Isn't that strange? You went your whole life without him, and now it feels like a part of yourself is missing. You stand up, smiling down at your bed once more. Hopefully you'll spend another night with him soon. You look down at Leo, a mix of pride, happiness, and love in your heart. Really, it's quite amazing. In all the years of the universe, you and Leo happen to be born close enough to know each other. It's a special feeling. You hope this very special feeling will continue for a long time into the future. You sit down beside Leo and pull out your diary. You don't usually use a diary, but today, you think it might be nice to do a little writing. Pen in hand, Leo rests against your legs as you write. You write about Casper. You write about Leo. You write about your little corner of the world. It's freeing. Even more leaves have appeared now. You water it generously and feel excited that, this time, you didn't kill your plant instantly. You put your ear to the door but find it quiet. With your mysterious neighbors moving out a couple of days ago, eavesdropping has become a lot more boring. Maybe it's a sign you should actually go out there and meet some of your neighbors instead of just eavesdropping all the time. You're just thinking of doing that when you hear footsteps approach your door, then stop. Before you have the chance to open your door, a letter slips in your mail slot. The footsteps retreat. Curious, you pick up the letter. Dear neighbor, sorry if this letter comes as a surprise, but I promise I'm not a scammer, or a con artist, or a thief. My intentions are pure. Anyway, this is your neighbor, kinda. Room 4 on the 9th floor. You probably don't know me, but I've passed you in the halls a few times. I should probably have clarified, this isn't a confession of my love either. God, should I start this letter again? Ahem. I'm moving to a small town called Willow Mist soon, just for a few months. You probably haven't heard of it. It's in the complete middle of nowhere, LOL. I just wanted to tell you that you've seemed very bright lately. We don't know each other, but I think I felt inspired to do this move because of you. Which is, again, kinda crazy, seeing as we don't know each other. Isn't it strange how someone you only pass sometimes can make such a difference? Whatever it is that's changed for you, I hope it continues. Happiness can be so sparse these days, but you seem to radiate with it. Wherever life takes you, I hope you can enjoy it, even when something challenges your brightness. This ended up kinda poetic. My bad. See you around. The weirdo from the 9th floor. You put the letter down and spend some time thinking over the contents. Well, that was nice of them. Let's see if we have a new book. Well, we more than likely do. Impulses. Am I bad? Is that why I'm still here? I stayed, didn't I? I've stayed now. How long has it been? At first, it was hard. I needed to hunt and eat to survive. At some point, that stopped mattering. My body got slow. My limbs got weak. I laid down to rest and never truly moved again. Still, I waited. I was told to stay, so I stayed. My meat was consumed by the larger beasts. The smaller took what remained. I witnessed the pale parts buried in snow, defrosted, buried in snow, defrosted, countless times as even they were taken by the vegetation. Here I waited. I was told to stay. For what felt like an eternity, I couldn't move anyway. I was just here, waiting, staying, fulfilling my obligation. He told me to stay. He had never kept me waiting long. When he returned, there was always meat and merriment. Meat and merriment. How long had it been since Those were the times I coveted. How long had it been since I tasted either? How long had it been since I moved? Not needing to eat was a plus, but it made this process maddening. Maddening was an interesting way to put it. When I lived and breathed, everything was simple. As time dragged on, I ironically became more conscious of everything. Sunrise, sunset, moon full, no moon, fresh flowers, falling leaves. I have to learn to move again. He expects me to hunt and sniff and chase. I need to move. I can't look around, yet I see all around me. I can't sniff, yet I feel the life nearby. Animals, trees, bugs, something smaller. They all move. Why can't I? Why was I not good? Was it because I left to eat and drink? I haven't left in what feels like an eternity. He never returned. I stayed. But I need to move. The smallest ones, they move, wiggle, they float. Is that how I move? Sunrise, sunset, full moon, new moon, fresh snow, baked earth, wiggle, movement. It feels like glancing. I can sense more in one direction, less in the other. I can no longer see my pale parts, but I feel them beneath me. Like an anchor, they withhold my glance. How can I stay any longer? He must need me. The meat and merriment are gone. His scent has longer since faded. My scent no longer exists. Scent, earth, grass, life, death. The sting of snow, the weight of dew, the burn of sun, the wilt of death. I smell it all. The smallest things wiggle, the bigger things spread. As above, so below. They are rooted to the ground too, yet they push through and to make it their own. I feel myself spread as the years pass. Years. That's what these are. The sun fades. The moon fades. The seasons fade. Decades. I've spread to become immense. I was only trying to move, yet now I feel the world move beneath my feet. Feet. For a moment, I'm sure I felt the earth, but then it was gone. The smallest things notice me. The spreading things flock to me. The wise things fear me and warn each other to stay away. Wise things, not him though. I hadn't realized there were more wise things here. I can't feel him or smell him. I need to move. Sun fades, moon fades. How many times have we circled the hearth? I study them now. The wise things avoid me, but they can't evade me. They hunt and eat too, but not near me. They crowd together in little rings and bark at each other with meaning. They use those barks to warn each other away from here. Still, I can catch them where I can see occasionally. That's how they do it. Impulse to signal. Signal to chemical. Chemical to channel. A river becomes an ocean. Who knew that it took so much to step? Feet, not fur. Not four, only two. I studied the wise things too hard. Will he recognize me? Am I good? Meat and merriment? The merriment, songs and tales. The meat, I smell it. Impulse, signal, chemical, channel, river, ocean, left foot forward. Impulse, signal, chemical, channel, river, ocean, right foot forward. Ocean, left, ocean, right, left, right. Feet step, hands sway, eyes see, ears hear, nostrils smell, tongue tastes, skin feels. My bare feet sink into the earth with every step. Those spreading below are pushed down, but spring back up as I move on. The smell of meat is pouring out of the nearby ring of trees, tiny particles of meat and wood which enter my nose and send the impulse to make my mouth water. The sounds of merriment are assailing me. So many wise things. Some sing, some dance, some are making the complex sounds I've heard with meaning. All of them are the loudest things I've heard in decades. I reach out with my hand and push against the tree barrier. The merriment ends as I stumble into their enclosure. I didn't mean to make their huge sticks crash down, but they seem more worried than angry. My eyes see people. My ears hear screams. My nostrils smell meat. My tongue tastes air. I let out the first sound I've made in centuries. A gasp. A whine. It's not the bold bark I remember. Surely who hear it and come running. I found the meat. Now you find me. My skin feels cold. Not enough hair. The mankind whine back at me and surround me. Sit. That whine I know. I do my best. Left thigh, right thigh, down. More sounds from the humans. My thighs feel tree. Dead tree. They've been sitting on large cuts of dead trees. The corpses of the trees stayed here, but they're not living anymore. These are only their pale parts. Am I dead? Is he dead? If so, there's no need to stay or move. Eyes close, body weak, fade away. I can finally rest. Ocean drains, river runs dry, chemicals dissipate, signal fades. All that's left is the source of the impulse. Source? Fuck! Kusli Kran, the hound that stayed. Wow, that was intense. Okay, time to ping Grim. Or should I start calling him Casper? Sunshine, are you safe? Well, are you at home? Did you eat? Whoa. Slow down. Okay. Oh my goodness, he is not. You are not doing this to me right now. Okay. Ha. Very funny. I will take it to mean you are well. I'm fine, yeah. Just been hanging out with Leo. No one's come to steal away my soul or anything. That is good. How's everything going? That depends on what you are referring to. In regards to Azriel, he is well. In regards to me, I believe soon I may go crazy from our current predicament. You sound a little stressed. A little? That is an understatement. The understatement of a decade. Or perhaps even the century. What part is making you so stressed then? The whole forbidden relationship thing? The way you downplay that is astounding. I wish I had your nonchalance. Life's easier when you stop giving so much of a shit, you know? That is surprisingly good advice. I'm full of good advice. Then give me another piece of it. Time to pull out Lion's sage advice. Ahem. He who chases two rabbits catches neither. Huh. That is indeed wise. Thanks. I read it on the side of a cereal box. When did cereal become so deep? Oh, it's always been deep, Casper. Cereal is no joke. I feel you are, as I heard immortals say once, taking the piss. Jeez. What Australians have you been talking to? I take souls from all over the world. I hear many strange sayings. I hope you'll tell me all about them one day. When everything calms down, I hope to tell you lots of things. Hey, Casper. Yes, Lion? Did you make any progress today on the whole, have to take my soul thing? Very little. I was sent on another mission as soon as I returned, and have only just come back to the underworld. I'm hoping I can convince them that your soul is not supposed to be taken yet, but... I cannot think of a single case in history where a Reaper has managed to save a mortal. Not fantastic odds, then. No, not at all fantastic. There are other avenues for me to investigate. A way for me to give up being a Reaper, equally unlikely, though worth pursuing, perhaps. Maybe a way to secretly remove you from our systems. Whoa, I'd be going underground? In the eyes of the Grim Reapers, yes. And if none of that works, then I hope to find a way to protect you after I am terminated. Casper, no one's getting terminated. I cannot see an ending that does not have one or both of us dead. But your optimism is infectious, like a disease, and as such, I will investigate whatever avenues I can. I will too. It is too dangerous. Please, just stay home and be safe for a little while. I will come up with a plan. I must. Anyway, I have made no progress yet, but I have ideas. I believe you should be safe for some time. My superiors know your soul is difficult, and as such, they should give me a little more leeway. What about the whole, weird memory thing you had? I honestly do not know who to talk to or ask about such a thing. If I speak to the wrong person, the consequences could be dire. I do have an idea. Go on, tell me about it. Well, in the underworld there is a grand... what would you call it? A library, I suppose. The Library of the Lost. An apt name? All of our history is in there. Thousands of years of Grim Reapers, and more. But I would never be able to get clearance to the place. Who would? I do not know. Not my boss, nor my boss's boss. The secrets that are held there are immense. I would imagine. I have never been there, nor met anyone that has either. But if any place holds the answer to what we can do, and the truth of my creation, it would be there. I wonder if we could find someone to let us in. Like who? You're so good at your job, Grimmy. Surely someone would have noticed. Maybe we can convince them to just let us take a peek. Sunshine, I really don't like many people. I am not the type to suck up to my superiors. You're not very liked in the workplace. Right. I tire of typing. There you are. That's much better. Did you miss me? More than I care to admit. Seeing you safe gives me an odd relief. I feel the same about you. I was a little worried you'd be in trouble for staying at my apartment last night. Fortunately, no one has noticed, I think. I hope. I pray. I was wondering something. What's your biggest fear? That's a little out of nowhere. I was just thinking, you seem a little scared of your organization. Yes, well, I wasn't afraid of it in the past. I saw countless terrible things happen, and yet I never feared. What they did was of little concern to me. I suppose I now have a reason to fear them. Is there anything else you're scared of? Well, I suppose I am scared of myself in a way. Lately I feel as though I do not truly know who I am, nor where I came from. Things I did not even think of before I met you. Really, it's all your fault, and you should feel terrible about it. Sorry, I'm allergic to guilt. Chew! Chew? Wait, why are you sneezing? Good question. Maybe I'm allergic to bullshit. Damn. That's an unfortunate allergy to have around me. You don't say. What about you then? Me? Well, you went and said something serious. I was gonna say... What am I answering again? What I'm scared of. Clowns, yeah. There's something terrifying about them, but honestly, I don't see many clowns in my life. But something more serious? I'm scared of leaving nothing behind to be remembered by. Which is inevitable, I suppose. One day everything will be gone, but I want to create something. Some kind of change. Something to leave this world a better place than I found it. If nothing else, you have left me better than you found me. Thanks, Casper. What are you sighing about now? I'm annoyed. About? It's time. Soul baby time? No, you fool. No matter how many times you bring it up, it's still not possible. There is no way to have a soul baby. They don't exist. Those are the words of someone who's giving up. A giver-upper. That sounds stupid. Yeah, it is. Then time for what? Time is what is annoying me. It goes by so quickly. What feels like the blink of an eye to someone like me is a lifetime to someone like you. It is frustrating. There is so much I still do not know about you. Things I wish to know. Well, we have some time now. What did you want to know? Where would I even begin when I desire everything from you? Everything? How about your favorite food? No, your favorite guilty pleasure food. Oh, that's a good question. A tough one too. I think it has to be... anything with cheese. I'm so glad I'm not lactose intolerant. That would be... shitty. But that was a terrible joke. Thank you. I suppose your choice isn't too bad, however. Cheese is fine enough. You know, there's a part of you that seems like a red wine and expensive cheese guy. But then on the other hand, your diet is cheap, cup noodles. You're really a plastic cheese kind of guy, aren't you? There's a difference between kinds of cheese. Wow. I'd be happy to give you my ranking of the top 20 cheeses sometime. That sounds absolutely terrible, and I can't think of anything better. It's a date then. Anyway, what about you, Casper? You can't say noodles. Anything else? I like bread. Just bread? Just plain bread. However, it does taste better when folded in half. Folded bread. Indeed. It is still inferior to noodles, but it has its perks. A sandwich with nothing in it. Correct. A nothing sandwich. How many times do I have to say yes? Surely it tastes the same folded or not. Grimmy, that's very strange. When we move in together, I am going to introduce you to so much food. When and not if. I feel like I have a moral obligation to get you to eat better. But going back to noodles, what flavors do you like anyway? The age-old question. What makes that an age-old question? It is a question as old as time. I feel like it's only as old as noodles existing. If I were not so busy and important, perhaps I would write an essay on this topic. There are many good flavors, but only some may claim to be great. And sitting in third place, sweet chili. Not a bad choice. And second, seafood. The milky broth, chewy calamari, and plum vinegar flavor. My mouth is alight just thinking of it. How can a mouth be alight? It is a figure of speech. Not one I've ever heard before. And in first place, drumroll please. Give Casper a drumroll. Original. Original? Of course it's original. Original is pretty good though. There is a reason it is the best selling. Nothing can beat the original. We could name our soul baby Original. It's a little unconventional, but it is original. But tis. That is a terrible joke and you should feel awful about it. I won't even mention that. Once again, we are not having soul babies. You're starting to sound like you agree they exist. They do not. I swear you. What the? Casper, the call disconnected. Why is it red? Wait, did you hang up on me? Hello? Casper? Hello, sunshine. Casper? Unfortunately, Casper couldn't make it. What a shame. Instead, it's just you and me. Who are you? Who I am is not important. I'm far more interested in you. Lion of Legend, the keeper of an incredibly rare soul. Sadly, that soul no longer belongs to you. My organization doesn't appreciate those who withhold their property. You're a Grim Reaper. I am Death. The one you call Casper has been infected with mortal desires and now must face the consequences. As will you. You think you can just threaten me? I know I can, and these are not threats, but promises. Perhaps you think me unkind. Then you would be correct. We are not kind, but we are just. I will give you one final chance to reconsider. Come with me, and I promise you will face a quick end. I'm gonna save here. I feel like these choices might be important. I won't let you take our future. You have no future. You delude yourself into thinking otherwise. You will see in time just how ill thought out your decision is, sunshine. Lock your door and windows if you'd like, but I'll be there soon enough. Goodbye. Wait! Please just leave Casper alone. You shut down your computer, then back away from your desk before noticing an envelope sitting right next to your now closed laptop. When did that get there? It's black with a red seal on it, which you carefully open. You find two things inside, a letter and a keycard. Dearest Lion, would you like to know the truth? Then come alone. There's no name at the bottom of the letter. Your eyes go to your door, and you lock it anyway, despite what the stranger told you. You move to your window when you hear a knock at the door. We'll get down low. The knocking continues, and again, a little louder. Oi, sunshine! Casper? Who else has such a handsome, unforgettable voice? What's your axolotl called? What? Answer the question, then I'll open the door. Azrael, of course. Lord Azrael the Great, if you want to get technical. Huh? I've never heard the rest of his name. You open the door, and there looking slightly windswept is the one and only Casper. Sorry, my app was playing up, so I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Shh. You grab him by the arm and pull him aside, then lock the door behind the both of you. Someone else messaged me. Someone else. Okay, we're showing Casper the message. It is not safe to be here. I was right to come. What do we do? We have to leave. I must take you somewhere safe. Is there some kind of safe house, a hideout we could use? Reapers can track anyone easily throughout your realm, but I have a terrible idea. Hit me with it. I can take you to my place. Your place? Grimmy? What? No, I don't mean it like... You will not be tracked so easily there, and I imagine it is the last place they would expect you. What about Leo? I can take you first, then come back for your beast. This is so sudden. Alright, let me grab some stuff. You grab a duffel bag and stuff it with some essentials, including the letter and keycard you were somehow given. Every now and then you hear a strange sound and jump, but nothing is there. Okay, I'm good to go. I can't believe I'm going to the underworld. I can't even imagine what it will look like. Were the circumstances different, I would rather never take you to such a place, but... well, we should go quickly. How do we actually get there? We fly, obviously. We what? You watch as Casper pulls open the window, then steps out as if there were something to step out onto. He reaches his hand back in your window. Watching you scramble over my desk is hilarious, you know. Shut up. Take his hand. You take his hand and step out onto the tops of his shoes. You look up at him. My knight in shining armor. I have never been knighted, so you must be talking about someone else. Didn't you say you'd never take me flying, by the way? Things change. You nearly cry out when Casper moves, shifting you into his arms as the two of you start drifting through the night sky like a pair of shooting stars. It's a strangely freeing feeling, flying. You'd think you feel fear or trepidation, but instead you just feel in awe. The world goes on below you, lights and buildings and streets and cars. It all seems so small. This is amazing. Wait, can people see us? Us? No, not at all. I don't like the way you're saying that. They would see you hanging onto a bird. Casper? If I'm on the morning news, it'll all be your fault. True, but it will be hilarious. Whatever response you're about to call out to Casper is lost to the void as darkness consumes the two of you. Your stomach drops as if you were falling. Then, it's gone, and you're standing in a place you've only ever seen on your laptop screen. A word of warning would have been nice. Casper gently settles your feet to the floor, but you can't help but notice his arms stay around you almost protectively. I would say welcome, but I hardly think it would be appropriate considering the circumstances. I have to admit, seeing you standing here, in my space, I find myself enjoying the sight. While simultaneously wishing you were anywhere else. You watch Casper fiddle with his hair, worry on his face. Only when your eyes meet does he smile again, strained as it is. Are you doing all right, Casper? Yes and no. I love being with you, and yet I hate it too. What I would give to just have you be safe. I feel like I'm falling. Even now, with my feet on solid ground. You know, Casper, there's one thing I'm really good at. Making jokes at inappropriate moments. Well, yes. But that wasn't what I was going for. It's avoiding death. You know, it's kind of my thing. Since we're so wrapped up together now, maybe you'll get a bit of my good luck. Ha. Perhaps that stubborn streak of yours I despised for so long is a good thing after all. It's one of my charm points. It has grown on me. I keep you on your toes, huh? Like nothing else. Putting that aside though, what's the plan here? Lock all the doors and stay inside forever? I doubt it would keep us safe for long, though the idea does sound appealing. What, staying inside forever? Staying inside forever with you. Sounds good to me too. But putting aside anything else, you should rest. Your body is likely tired after traveling across realms. What about you? I will be back. I don't want to be alone. I'm scared. Scared something will happen to you, and this will be the last time I see you. So, please stay. There's still so much I want to do with you. Such as... Ho ho ho. Why don't you hurry up and kiss me, and we can work out the rest together? Sorry, but Casper and I are going to be working out the rest together. Elsewhere. Because this is the exact video that I got in trouble with YouTube. So, I'm going to skip over this scene, because my censorship before didn't really help. You all will have to just bear with me as I figure out where to upload the original video some other time. But for now, let's continue the show in a more behaved manner. Your head is in the crook of his neck, and his arms wrap around you, holding you close. That was amazing. Words fail me. I told you I'd blow your mind. Consider me blown then. Maybe next time, if you're a good boy. We should clean up. Can we stay like this a bit longer? As long as you want, sunshine. It's sometime later when you rest in Casper's bed. He lays on his back, you lay on his chest. He has an arm around you, gently tracing shapes into your skin with his fingertip. You listen to his heartbeats, slow and steady, and his breathing, soft and calm. Sleep threatens to overtake you, and yet, you fight against it. You should sleep, you know. I'm scared. Have you finally decided that I'm a terrifying Grim Reaper? Ha, you're funny. What are you scared of? This is the last time we see each other. Don't be scared. Is what I would like to say, but that would be stupid of me, for I feel the same fear. We'll work it out, sunshine. We have to. Fate could not be so cruel. And if it is? If it is, then I'll have to fight fate for a future with you. Get some sleep. I won't go anywhere just yet. Okay? I love you, Casper. I love you too, dearly. Stay safe, okay? I will try my best. He kisses you on the forehead, so very gently. Your eyes grow heavier and heavier, and finally, sleep overtakes you. New items added to the gallery. You dream of. Connection. It's a funny thing to dream about, really. Connections don't usually have forms, and yet you can see it. It's bright and funny around the edges. You reach your hand out and find it warm and comfortable. You feel the warmth all throughout your body, like a hug. But it feels like Casper. It feels like home. It suddenly speeds away from you. You look to the horizon, searching for that connection. And there you see Casper. Your eyes meet. And once again you feel that warmth. You blink open your eyes, still tired from the night before. For a moment, you feel disoriented. This isn't your room. Where are you? Ah, you think. Right. It's Casper's room. It's still strange to actually be here. Sure, you saw it on your video calls, but now you're really here. In Casper's room, which is full of Casper's silly little things. All of his posters, his jars of what looks to be skincare, his scythe leaning up against the wall. These are the things that Casper chose out, special things to him. It's a nice feeling to be amongst those special things. And there he is, you see, sitting at his desk. A warm feeling settles over your chest. Yeah, this is definitely a nice feeling. He hasn't yet noticed that you're awake, but that's okay. It's nice just to watch him for a moment. It also feels a little lonely. He's been alone in this room forever? With no one to lean on, no one to look after him when he was sick with that soul sickness of his. If you can be that person for him, well, that would make you very happy. You wonder for a moment when Casper got back. Did he see you sleeping, look down at you with content, then let you sleep just a little bit longer? Did he tiptoe around the room, careful not to wake you up? You sigh, happy. He really is cute. His head turns in your direction, and his gaze is soft. Lately, it's only soft when he looks at you. When did that happen? Working hard, Casper? How long have I been asleep? It's been but a few hours. When did you get back? Not long ago. I dislike the idea of you being here alone. It is beyond frustrating. If I take you with me, you are in danger. If I leave you here, you are also in danger. And I will admit, I do like seeing you in my bed. It's almost annoying how much I like it. You know, I didn't bring any pajamas. Next time, I'm just gonna sleep in one of your shirts, alright? You... what? You like that, huh? Would you not prefer to just bring some sleeping clothes? Nah, I'd much rather just wear your shirt. I wonder what would happen if I reached up while wearing your shirt. You are free to do so if you wish. Just say you want me to. It would be best if the next time we slept near each other, it was at your apartment, however. Aw, don't want me to stay over? It's not that. This place is dangerous. I want you alive. Oh, how the tables have turned. You see a small smile tug at the corner of his mouth. He does look slightly tired, actually. Tired, but also determined. How did it go, anyway? Any leads? Nothing I did not already know. It is beyond frustrating. There are so many questions I need answered, and I am certain others would have the same questions, but there is no one to ask. Everyone else who cared is long gone. What do you mean? I knew. Some people who questioned our way of doing things in the past. They were all terminated. My organization does not suffer questions. I'm sorry, Casper. I am the one who is more sorry. I watched a lot of people go to their death, and I did nothing about it. Perhaps there is not so much fairness in death after all. I'm sad for them, but I'm glad you're here. And maybe if you'd helped them, you wouldn't be anymore. And maybe if you'd helped them, you wouldn't be anymore. Maybe. Anyway, I can find no one I can speak to in confidence. And if I were to say the wrong thing to the wrong person, it's just the two of us against the world then. Well, The two of us against a buttload of Reapers. You know, I might have an idea or two up my sleeves. And I own plenty of sleeves. So here's the thing. I have this thing. How lovely. I so do love things. Are you going to elaborate? Yeah. Show Casper the letter and keycard. Where did you get this? It was on my desk. After that other Reaper spoke to me yesterday. Well, you cannot go off on your own. There is no chance I could let you make that choice. Wait. What if I did go alone? Are you crazy? Crazy for you, Snookums. Whoever this is, they're obviously trying to trick me. It's such an obvious trap. Maybe they think I'm stupid or something. I mean... Okay, fair. But can't we use this to our advantage? What if they do know something that could help? What if they just kill you? You should know that I'm famously hard to kill, but not impossible to kill. How do you know? I haven't died even once. It's too much of a risk. Trust in me, Casper. Ha. You are my only weakness, Sunshine. That and you also type incorrectly a lot. I do not. You really do. God, this is such a stupid idea. Stupid ideas are my forte, you know that. You Reapers have a lot of rules and laws and stuff, right? More than you would be able to count. I don't know, I can count to 100. But is there anything I could use there to give me some more time? I think there could be something. You watch Casper cross the room, then pull out a thick, leather-bound book from his shelf. That thing is at least 2,000 pages long. It's no longer a book. That thing is a murder weapon. Here. We have a lot of old, antiquated laws that technically are followed, but they're forgotten. If the one thing hunting you strictly follows the rules, then this may help. The Law of Final Service. It's ancient, and rarely invoked as humans do not know it exists. When a Reaper arrives to take a soul, a human may call upon this law to be aided by the Reaper in a specific, final task. They must help you for exactly 1 hour before being allowed to take your soul. Hey, this is actually kinda nice. Yes, well, there's a reason it has mostly lost to time. I myself only learned of it recently, while trying to find some solution to our problem. So they just have to do whatever I say? Within reason. It must be something you can reasonably accomplish, and they have to help however they can. But once the hour is up, there is no extending it. You will be forfeiting your soul by using this law. What if, in that hour, I can work out how to fix things? I really should just come with you. Let me try, Casper. Let me show you how serious I am about you, about us together. Fine. Fine, alright, you win. But you must message me if anything goes wrong, and I will be there in an instant. I promise. You stand up and pick up Casper's jacket that sits by the door, and then turn back to him. His expression is concerned, and his eyebrows are knitted together. I'm gonna borrow this, alright? If anyone asks, I'm just a Reaper, wearing a normal Reaper jacket, doing a normal walk through the normal underworld. Act cool, Lion. Act cool. You're the bane of my existence, you know. And yet I desire you above all else. How frustrating. I like frustrating you. Stay safe, sunshine. I shall await your message, and then I will be there. Don't do anything stupid. I'm not very good at that. You leave a gentle kiss against Casper's lips, then open the door. I love you. You step outside and keep your head down. Even though you expected it, it's strange for your body to tell it's strange for your body to tell you it's morning, but see only darkness outside. A small reminder that you're not home. Your hand clasps around the keycard, and you keep walking. People pass you by, and you can't help but feel like they're watching you. Are you being too suspicious? Is this just a terrible idea? Well, yes, it's a terrible idea, but that's to be expected. It was your idea. Terrible ideas are usually the best ones anyway. You continue onwards, following the surprisingly well-made signage. Whoever designs those in the underworld needs a raise. Soon enough, you arrive at the building from the description on the keycard. The Library of the Lost. There's no one else around. You walk up to the door and scan your keycard. With a click, the door opens for you, and you go inside. The huge library spreads out before you. You're smarter than I gave you credit for, sunshine. Who the, what the, how the fuck, what is, who are you? Very eloquent. A command of your language that Shakespeare would envy. You're him. Asshole McAsshole face. And you are the mortal that 8394 has abandoned his station to protect. A disappointing end for an otherwise remarkable Grim Reaper. I cannot help but wonder what he finds so interesting about you. From my point of view, you're just another human. I'm a particularly good-looking human. Maybe it's that. Are you? In any manner, I would absolutely hate to stand here chatting with you all day, so let's get down to business, shall we? You are supposed to be dead. I understand that it can be difficult for a mortal to move on. But it is the natural order of things. Screw your natural order. If I was supposed to be dead, I'd be dead. So, you think you're above the rules? Why should you live, where many others have died? Maybe they shouldn't have died either. Ah, so you would disturb the cycle of life and death. If no one died, do you really think your realm would survive? Perhaps I seem unfair to you, but the only fairness is in death. Yada yada yada. It's not my first rodeo, buckaroo. You will give up your soul. I will teach you that there are consequences for your actions. I am the consequences. Hi, consequences. I'm Lion. How do you do? That is not my name. I think it is. It is not. I think you're wrong. I do not have a name. Oh. Are you taking suggestions? Reapers do not have names. How about... What? What are these choices? Jeremy, Lion the Second? What does that even mean? We'll call him Jeremy. Why 8394 would give up everything for someone so aggravating, I will never understand. I tire of this. It is about time we finished up here. He walks towards you, scythe in hand. It's a big scythe, actually. Ooh, that thing looks a little dangerous. He continues towards you. You know what? I have a much better idea than me dying. How about you help me search this library for a way to get me off your stupid list? Excuse me? Even better, something that gets both me and Casper off your radar. You must be stupid to even suggest I would. Have you heard of the law of final service? That law is greatly outdated. You seem like someone who likes following the rules even if they are old. Am I wrong? Damn it all. Fine, I will play your game. From this moment, I will be in your service for 1 hour only. At the end of this hour, your soul will rightfully belong to me. Are you going to call me master? No. What if I say please? No. Dang it. Fine. Then what I actually want you to do is search this place for anything that could possibly help Casper and I. And you would like me to determine what would help you. Because I believe that I should be more clear. It has to be something that will help us not be hunted anymore. I want to be able to go home, and I want Casper to go with me. So be it. He turns towards the numerous bookshelves. Now that you're having a proper look at the room, there really are way too many books in here. How could an hour be enough? It has to be. Talking to yourself? Get back to work, Reaper Boy. That is not my name. You haven't told me what to call you. If you must refer to me, I am 5012. Can I call you 5 for short? No. He turns back to begin searching the room. In the meantime, you open your bag, where your laptop is still slipped in. You boot it up. I'm alive. I would have killed you if you were not. I'll pretend that makes sense. Where are you? Did you make it there safely? Are you hurt? Whoa. I'm fine. I got here safely, and now I'm making my new servant search the shelves. It worked then. Thank the gods. Why thank the gods when I'm right here? This guy is kinda a prick though. Did you get his number? Oh yeah, 5012. I asked if I could give him a nickname, but he said no. 5012? You know him? He trained me for some time. Well, perhaps disciplined is the right word. You disciplined? Were you a bad boy? I am the best Grim Reaper now, but I was not always this way. And here I thought you were born perfect. An easy mistake to make when it comes to me. I am an ideal specimen. Near faultless. Huh. Maybe you and this guy are pretty similar, actually. What do you mean by that? He is a cold, pompous, cocky, conceited prick. Pot meets kettle. Anyway, I'm going to help search. I will come and assist you. I also want to keep an eye on 5012. I do not trust him. You jealous I'm spending time with someone else? No, The fact that the only Reaper who should be by your side is me is beside the point. Of course, that has nothing to do with anything. Casper, my love, my most dearest, my beloved, you are so jealous. You're the only Reaper for me. But don't come yet. I need you to be a surprise. What, do you expect me to jump out of a cake or something? Yes, nude. Okay, no, I was not being serious about that. A shame. Let's workshop the cake idea later. We will not be doing that. We're putting a pin on it. No, we are not. Maybe for my birthday. But what I actually meant was, he is probably expecting you to turn up now. If you wait until the hour is up, he's gonna think he's won. I want to wipe the smug look off of his face. All of that, risking your life, because you want to bully him. What can I say? It's just in my personality. You Reapers are just so bullyable. Fine. Gods, this is infuriating. All I can do is pace around and worry. Now that's a cute picture in my head. If you find anything, or the hour has just come to a close, call for me. I will be there. I'll message you. No, I believe that is not needed. Huh? Our connection. Even now, part of my soul still resides within you. The smallest parts, but if you call for me, I will be there. I'll be counting on you then. See you soon, okay? Stay safe, Lion. My stray ray of sunshine. You found anything, Reaper boy? Many things, human. Books, mostly. Ha ha ha. You're such a comedian. Anything useful, doofus? Anything to save you from your inevitable demise? No. Keep looking. You have exactly 45 minutes and 17 seconds left of my service. Perhaps you should consider using me for something more meaningful. To say goodbye to your family, or your friends, or whoever has the displeasure of knowing you. Or oh, we could play a board game. That one with all the circles. Left hand green. Oh no, I've slipped and fallen on top of you. I will continue searching. Thank you. And we're gonna start searching. "45 minutes becomes 30 minutes, then 20, then 10. When 5 minutes are left, you look up from the book in your hands. All of these books suck. Why is there so much? This is not just a library. It is a collection of our past. Of course, the books are heavy with history, politics, and whatnot. Did you really think a book would miraculously appear that would solve all of your problems? Life is not often that convenient. It is best to give up now and accept what is to come. It will make passing on easier for your frail human body. Keep looking. Until the last moment, if it pleases you. You keep looking, flinging books from the shelves and scanning them as fast as possible. 3 minutes left. So many words, you're not sure if you're even really reading them anymore. You're just searching. Searching for something. Anything. 2 minutes. And then The smallest glimmer. A scruffy old book. There's not even a title. You don't know what drew you to it, but you pull it from the shelf. Your fingers run over the cover, and you pull open the book. Handwritten and old. Very old. You flick through the pages, and you can feel yourself shaking. There's no time. You scan the pages as fast as you can, your eyes flicking over the words. 1 minute. There exists a middle between life and death, between a mortal and a grim reaper. This middle has been studied little, though I hope to change that. It is difficult to consider. Studying it properly would require 2 people, a grim reaper and a mortal with an incredibly strong soul. We have yet to find a set of people like this. So, this entry will focus on the theoretical side of this, how the bond could work, how the souls could merge, and how a being like this could exist. The idea is that 2 souls with a connection beyond the ordinary could combine the exceptional parts of their souls. The being that is created from the fusion would hold the weight of both their souls and provide some kind of protection for them. Wait a minute. Is this a soul baby? Reapers would no longer experience the soul sickness. In fact, they would not really be Grim Reapers any longer. And the human would no longer age. They would not be a part of the cycle of rebirth any longer. But this is all theory. In practice, it would take a very special connection for a bond like this to exist, and I believe the consequences would be immense. To be so connected that one can no longer live without the other, I'm not sure if that is a blessing or a curse. It would be a bond unlike any other. Though, again, it is all theory. You look up from the book just as 5012's eyes find yours. I hope you enjoyed your final hour, sunshine. A shame that your wishes did not come to fruition. Now, I will take what is owed to me. Casper! You feel a pull on something inside of you. Your very soul. That pull pulls something to you. Someone. You blink your eyes against the feeling, and when they reopen, you see Casper. You came. You called. Welcome, Casper. It has been some time. A shame our reunion couldn't be under better circumstances. I suppose I shall always be cleaning up your mess. Say your final goodbyes. Just try it. I won't let you touch my mortal. The fact you think you can stand against me is hysterical. Casper, do you trust me? Unfortunately. Meet me on the bridge. On the... Whatever else he says is lost as you close your eyes and concentrate. You picture that bridge as you try to calm your mind. One step, and then another. You hold on to the handrails, and you walk. It's funny being back here. It somehow feels like years since you and Casper did this for the first time. But it was only a few days ago now. You look up with eyes shut tight. But you see him. Casper. What are we doing? You, me, Soul Baby. Sunshine, for the last time, soul babies are not real. I think they might be, actually. What do you mean? We'll combine a part of each of our souls. Is this really what you want? What I really want is to be with you. If that's what you want too. Sunshine. I want nothing else except for you. Reach out with your soul. What? open your eyes. Floating between you and Casper is... we'll say a sunflower. It's slightly see-through, barely there, really. But it is there. A part of you and a part of Casper. You two are no longer the same. What is this? A soul baby? Oh, for the love of... It's not a soul baby. It's effectively a soul baby. I wonder if he'll have my eyes or yours. You watch 5012 pull out a piece of paper from his pocket. He goes between staring at it and then you incredulously. If this were up to me, both of you would be tried for this. But it is not up to me. I am not a judge. I am simply a follower of the rules. Human, Casper. The two of you are neither human nor Grim Reaper, and thus I have no hold over you. You will be sent back to the mortal realm. But let it be known, if the two of you ever go back to the way you were, I will be there. We'll invite you to the wedding. Even listening to you makes me lose brain cells. You watch him raise his hand, and before you know it, you're falling. Falling, falling, falling. Until you aren't. Sunlight cascades in from the window. You blink, unused to the sunlight. Looking around, you see your room. You see Leo returned somehow. Azrael sits next to Leo on the bed. Your bag is there, your laptop. And there's Casper too. It worked. It worked. It worked! We're back, Casper, we're back. The sun, my stupid plants, everything's still here. But now it's even better, because you're here too. I never thought this could be possible. Thank you, sunshine. What now? Well, I feel like we're gonna have to work out the whole no proof you were ever born thing. Without any legal documents, it might be hard. But we'll work something out, right? We have little choice, really. I intend to stay with you forever, so... Aw, Casper. I really do love you. And I you. Thanks for having soul babies with me. Ugh. Where did it go, anyway? I don't know. I only saw it for a split second, then it disappeared. I guess it's quietly keeping us safe. Hey, would you say I won our bets? You didn't take my soul. You want my soul now? No. Can I pick something else? Should I be worried? Oh, absolutely. Fine. You, my troublesome little piece of sunshine, can have whatever piece of me as you wish. Ending 8. Interwoven. The sound of water splashing, lapping against the tub as someone steps in. You've noticed that a lot lately. Little sounds you didn't hear when you lived alone. The sounds of sheets shifting as you lay still. Pans clattering in the kitchen as you sit at your desk. All these little sounds have become special to you. The sound of someone else sharing your space. It's enough to make you smile. Is this really what you want? Sit still, will you? This is more a reward for myself than you. Then stop wiggling. There. Does it feel nice? Casper? Yes, it feels nice. Are you thinking something dirty? I am in a bathtub, and you are right there. Well, I can't wash your hair from the next room over. Seriously, from the first second I saw your hair, I knew I had to touch it properly one day. It's so soft. So long. Are we still talking about my hair? What else would I be talking about? If you don't like it, I can stop. No. Please continue. Yes, sir. But next time we should. Yes, Casper? Forget about it. Do you want me to pull your hair? Ugh. Next time we should share the bath. Oh. Someone is getting very confident over here. If you don't want to, then forget it. Did I say that? In fact, why don't I just hop in now? Huh? You're going red. I am not. You are. I never go red. I love how bad you are at lying, now that you can do it. You smile down at Casper. Life is good. Better than good, actually. It's pretty much perfect. You and Casper. Yeah, you like the sound of that, you think. New items added to the gallery. Well, that was our first run-through of the Beyond the Bet DLC. I'm assuming I probably got the best ending possible. I don't see how that could have gone any better. But wow, that was really good. That was really good. Overall, with this additional plot and the new bonds with Casper and those spicy scenes, everything was great. The new tracks were also awesome, like the new music, the new soundtracks that were added. I mean, I always thought that the music in this game was a banger, but the new tracks that were implemented were also very good. Let's see, what do we have in the gallery? So, some of these we should be familiar with already. I think are some of these new? Oh. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And this is the... Yeah. I'm gonna have to remember to censor this too. So, yeah. Let's go back to the main menu here. Anyways, so, I do intend to play more A Date with Death, but as I'm talking to you right now, I'm at like 2.5 hours of recording. So I'm going to call this here. And what I want to do is two things. I want to try to get to the other endings for this DLC. I also want to get to the other side of the spicy scenes where I'm not topping Casper, but instead I'm the one taking it, if you will. I'll get to that as soon as I can, but this was really great DLC. Glad that I, partook in the Kickstarter to get this thing going. It's the developer. This is great. Not that I know the devil will ever hear my words here, but I really just want to vocalize that this is definitely a really good visual novel that I would recommend to many, many people. So, yeah. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, share the video, perhaps even subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. So have a good night.